Hey guys, I wanted to show you the Our Generation It Seems Right sewing set. This is a new sewing set that has been recently released by Our Generation. If you try to find the old sewing set that was available a couple years ago, it's become extremely popular and it hasn't been available in stores for a few years. So I was really excited to find out that they were releasing a new set. And in my opinion, this set is an improvement over the old set. So I was very excited to find it at a local Target store. The price for this was $29.99 before tax. And Target has a lot of sales on the Our Generation things. But if you see this, I would just go ahead and buy it. I think it's going to be extremely popular and it may be hard to find. I was thrilled to find one at my store and didn't mind paying full price at all. This set comes with a ton of pieces, as I will show you, and it's interesting to compare it to American Girl's release of the Isabel sewing set, which I also have, and in my next video I'll do a comparison between the two sets so you can decide which one you'd rather purchase. This comes with, first of all, the the sewing mannequin, I guess. It's all plastic, but the base, and when it came in two pieces, and you just snap the base on. The base is a bit weighted, heavier weight, so it has a nice sturdy feel to it, and it looks like it's probably accurately sized. You probably could go ahead and put a doll dress on it. Now it is plastic, so you couldn't add any pins or anything to it like you often do with human, when you're making a dress form for humans. But it's nice, heavyweight, sturdy, steady, like that a lot. It comes with a sewing box, and this is just a lightweight plastic. This is a decal sticker on it, but it's got a cute print on it. And you can keep all of this is nice because you can keep all the teeny little bits that come in this set. Included as far as teeny little bits is you have a miniature ruler, just plastic, tiny little thimble, also plastic, 4 buttons, plastic. This I think is supposed to be like a chalk pencil. It's just plastic, it's not functional. Scissors, love these. They actually move up and down. Of course they're just plastic, they don't have a edge on them, so you couldn't actually cut anything with them, but I love that they work and they feel nice. They don't feel super duper cheap. I like them. Tape measure. This is a real measure, and I compared it to one of my quilting rulers, and it does seem to be accurate as well for the inch marks. Anyway, that's the edges are plastic, but the measuring part is kind of typical. If you've ever held a sewing tape, it feels about the same. It's a kind of a plasticky coated something. It's not fabric, it's not paper. It's certainly durable. These are adorable. It comes with 2 spools. These are wooden spools, and they have actual thread which can be undone. Oops. Which could be a problem, I guess, if you don't want to lose the thread. But 2 colors. Those are really adorable. I would have expected that to be plastic, so it was a nice surprise that those are wood. Having a hard time. I can't think of the actual name of this. You would check your seam allowance, but this was a surprise. This moves. This is plastic, of course, but that actually moves in there, and it's really cute. Love that. And then one of my favorite parts of this set is an actual pattern. And this is exactly like the pattern paper roll, this pattern tissue of human sewing patterns. And if I'm understanding correctly, this should be a dress that you can actually make, and it should fit. I don't think I'll cut the pattern, but I am thinking I might trace it and try the pattern out just to see what kind of dress you can come up with. There isn't instructions other than the pattern envelope, which is adorable in and of itself. It has like a pattern number and the sizing. And the only real instructions is it kind of shows you where you would sew. It's probably hard to see. Anybody who has actually sewn will see that this would be very simple to put together, but if you were a brand new seamstress trying this for the first time, I'm not sure you'd necessarily be able to do this. But I'll give it a shot and I'll let you know how it works out. But I love this pattern and I love that it has the envelope. I think that is too cute. And they include the fabric as well. I don't think I'll use this fabric just because I want to keep the set together, but according to the package, this is enough fabric to make that dress. So you could unroll this and make the dress. As far as playability, I think that's awesome and fantastic. This is fabric on a cardboard roll, real heavy duty cardboard roll, and I suppose if you use this fabric you could just go ahead and roll another strip of fabric on it to keep, but it's just kind of a lightweight, maybe a chambray cotton, but very adorable. Love that. And then of course the main two pieces of the set are the sewing machine and the sewing table. These are two pieces, so this is completely separate, which I like. The sewing machine has a dial that turns. It doesn't do anything, but it turns. This does turn, and if you can see, it actually makes the needle go up and down. You can even lift the presser foot up and down, if you can see that. So, this is really sweet. Love this. Now, I do wish that this little spool up here, the wooden spool, would have fit on there, and it would have been really cool if you could thread the machine. So even though there's no possible way it could really sew, that would have been really adorable. But I can't complain. I think this is really cute. I like that it's white. I think that makes it more realistic. It doesn't have a color that's going to look silly or out of date at some point. I guess the green might go out of fashion, but overall I think this is kind of a timeless design for our machine, and I really like this. The final piece is the sewing table, and this is kind of a lightweight plastic. I guess it's standard toy plastic. It does have a little bit of heft to it, a little bit of weight. I think these could probably be these legs could be fairly easily broken. You can see they're a little, I think a good squeeze of that would cause them to snap. So you probably will have to be a little bit careful with this table, but for normal play conditions, it's pretty sturdy. These drawers don't open, they're just decorative, but I think some of the styling is cute. The knobs are nice. This is all just painted silver, all 100% plastic except for the joints in the table. But you can see this like a real sewing table. It can be compacted here and then opened up, and there's a depression for the machine to sit in. So that's a fun accessory and quite realistic. Gives you the workspace that folds out there, or you could just leave it like that as well if you had limited space. There's no decoration per se anywhere else. There's a little heart emblazoned in the plastic there, the Our Generation symbol. It's a nice little sewing desk. I almost forgot two things. It also comes with my doll Cherry here is wearing the pin cushion on her wrist, and this is just plastic. I had to kind of stretch it a little to get onto her wrist. I was a little worried I'd snap it, but I did go ahead and kind of just spread it apart to snap on her wrist, and it's very sturdy. 100% plastic, no actual pins could be put in there, but it's kind of a sweet little accessory. And last but not least is the sewing chair. And this is probably one of the lighter weight plastics, not super durable. I'm sure being stepped on or squoze, this would snap. Kind of a long, annoying batot tag that might need to be snipped off. The cushion is fabric and it has some cushioning in there. And the doll, I think she sits fairly well on it, considering they don't have any jointing to make sitting easy. But with her feet to, no, I'm not going to be able to get her back on. With her feet to keep her steady, it works pretty well. So, yeah, that's the set, guys. I hope you like it. It was, like I said, $29.99, and I think it was worth every penny. I'm super excited that I found it so early, and hopefully Target will stock a lot of these, and everyone who wants one can pick one up. Thanks for watching.